Hi, I'm Greg from Pivot Stove and Heating. I've called into Hayden and Nicole's house. They are long-time wood heater lovers, but first-time wood heater owners. And today I'm going to show them through everything they need to know and what to expect when they're lighting their wood heater for the first time. Now, before you actually light the fire, there's a few little things we need to do. First thing you want to do is just make sure that everything is set up inside your heater correctly. Remove the manual, make sure all the bricks are in the right position, and the baffle plate is pushed all the way to the back. The paint finish on most of the wood heaters sold here in Australia is by this brand called Stove Bright Paint. Now, lighting your wood heater, you're doing a few things at the same time, and one thing you're going to be doing is curing the paint of your wood heater. Now, to cure the paint on the wood heater, you need to light a small fire to get it going. Now, before you do that, before we even light the fire up, what we want to be doing is make sure there's all the debris and all the dust is removed from the heater. Use a nice soft rag so you don't scratch the paint at all. But if there is any marks and scratches on the heater, you can get the Stove Bright paint and simply retouch your heater up before you light her up. Stove Bright recommend a two-stage lighting procedure to cure the paint so it's going to be finished perfectly for the life of your wood heater. They recommend your first fire, the heater should not achieve any higher than 200 to 300 degrees Celsius. Now, you're not going to have a thermostat around your house to check the temperature of your fire, but very simply, your first fire is a small fire. Light the fire, let the fire go out. Once the heater's cooled off, relight your heater for the second time and put about a medium-sized fire in to get the heat up to now around about 450 to 500 degrees Celsius, and let the fire go out. After the two stages you've had with lighting your wood heater, you'll find that the paint will be cured and it'll be a lot more durable for any scratches or marks for the life of the heater. The first lighting or the curing of the paint is going to release a smell called Eunice. Now, in this house right now, the fire's now going, you can see it's a little bit hazy in the house. That's the paint releasing the chemical coming off it. Stove Bright and we highly recommend that you crack the window open and vent the house. If you do have any lung or breathing issues, if you have pets or if you're pregnant, good time to go for a walk through your first lighting of your wood heater. The other thing that's happening when you're lighting your wood heater for the first time is you're actually curing the heater. Inside this heater right now, there's almost a litre of water within the bricks and the steelwork. And the first time you light the fire, you need to get rid of that water. Now, you know you've done it correctly when the bricks change colour. So when you open the fire, or first light your fire, you'll notice they're quite dark in colour, they're wet. And once you've got the fire nice and hot and it's cured the bricks out, you'll notice the bricks will change colour. They'll go quite light in colour. That way you know you've got the wood heater at the right temperature. A litre of water is a lot of water. You may find when you first light the wood heater, you get quite a lot of condensation coming down through the glass and even water dripping out through the bottom of the heater. That is not necessarily water leaks from your flue, it's the water inside your heater just coming away. I would love to introduce you to Hayden. So Hayden, this is the first wood heater you've ever had?
Yep.
So I think we discussed you're a long-time wood heater lover, first-time wood heater owner.
Yep.
How did you feel lighting up your wood heater for the first time?
I was very excited, yeah. I was a bit nervous to light it at first, but yeah, no, very excited.
And lighting is quite easy. We've discussed putting it together. So you've used two fire lighters and some small kindling. And I noticed you actually used the pallet the heater came in, split
yes,
up.
I did, yeah.
So first fire, we're already environmentally friendly, we're reusing material. And how long did that take you to get that fire going?
Only a couple of minutes.
It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah, easy, very easy.
Now you can smell that smeller in the house,
Yep.
like it is, and it's a little bit hazy towards the light. So we discussed this is that paint curing in.
Yep.
And you'll notice that we've opened up the window now, which is a great idea to sort of vent that air out. So tonight we're going to let the fire go out, and when it goes out, you can relight her up for the second time. Just a little bit more, probably twice the amount of fuel we put in on the first fire.
Yep.
And then after that, mate, you're right, you have a wood heater.
Awesome.
Fantastic. For more hints and tricks to how to get the most out of your wood heater, check out our website, pivotstove.com.au, and follow us on our YouTube channel where you can find hundreds of videos of how to get the most out of your wood heater.